It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Get that. What up, Dutch? Thank you, sir, for that hook, that opening. I hope it gets you people hyped. It gets me hyped, and I've heard it 1,000 times, and it makes me go.
50,000,000 times.
And it makes me go where, Adrian?
On and on. I don't care.
Hey, it makes me go on and on. Hey, so welcome everyone to Flippinar 332. Title for tonight: 10x your wholesale leads overnight. Look, doesn't this guy look like he's happy? What do you think about that thumbnail, baby girl? Does
I like it. He looks like he's happy. He's looking like, yes.
Yes.
That's how they're gonna be about that income tax shit coming. Yeah.
When them storm part to hit.
No, you can start filing. You might drop it in there. You might get your first rounds like February 12th or whatever. But
seemed like you used to get them earlier than that, didn't you?
Nah.
No, you didn't.
No. You still can't file.
Okay. All right.
No,
I don't know why my thing don't sing loud. But yeah, so please like and share this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesale and real estate. And I apologize to you all. Zomps was down for a minute last night. I should have done it a little later. I sort of was, I just didn't have a good understanding. So we got a new feature on Zomps that's going to create a lot of traffic. So we need to change the hosting, the server that it was being hosted on. And so anyway, so it was down for a few hours, maybe like from 6 something yesterday to about 11 or 12 today or whatever. So so it's back up and running now. So that's, well, you'll see. Appreciate everyone that joined. AP is here to make this thing go as smooth as a baby's you know what, for sure. And so shout out to anyone that's dealing with the weather, still the fires in Los Angeles. You see how much snow they got down in Mobile? They got like 6, 7, 8. I'll show you my thing my brother sent me.
Really?
Like 6, 7, 8 inches. Yeah. And I think it was still on the ground, cause it'll warm a little bit, but not enough to
melt it off.
Yeah, cause it gets back down in the 20s at night, so that's a big deal for us guys. So,
we don't know what to do with that.
Especially in Mobile. That's the Gulf Coast.
That cool.
I think that's a record for them.
Yeah, that's blizzard status.
Mm-hmm. That's shut it down. 6 inches? 7 inches?
Wow.
That's a lot of snow though. I don't care that. That's snow. That's a lot of snow for people that's even used to it.
On the water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But I know, like, obviously down there, we talking about the ocean.
Yeah.
That's like thinking like it's the lakes freeze and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was awful, man. So we displayed a option on Zomps the other day that I think a lot of people really saw the value in it. I got the full-fledged video on Kiss. I really never made one. It was a recording that you and I did. So I was all over the place. You know what I mean? You play around.
You kind of spicy.
So I put an actual edited video to get together, and it's going to have the new feature that makes it so easy to make offers, because just dealing with students, non-students, people are having trouble with the math, having trouble on the tech side of it. So I'd like to think, Adria, that I've removed a huge part of that now it can literally happen in seconds, right?
Okay.
And so I want to show you this video from my brother. Pull it up. Let me see. I've been working hard on, look at that. To go on and on. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into that right away, right? And so I'm gonna get into that right away. Text that to let me text that to. I'm gonna show that video later on. Later on.
Because Debbie just asked, did you and Adrian get snow? Yeah, we got a little bit.
I'm about to show you. I'm gonna text it to myself.
No, it's the 10th. On the 10th, we got some. It wasn't Nothing, you know.
No, it wasn't like, well,
It
we
wasn't-
got pretty good.
We did, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it now. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because the video will be released tomorrow. It's about 30, I think it's 37 minutes total. So you all will be able to take advantage of that training. But I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a little Cliff Notes version of what it's doing now. So the KISS method was developed to make it easier to make offers, right? People struggle with making actual offers on deals.
Mm-hmm.
And so number one, targeting properties and knowing what to offer and knowing if it's a deal or not. So we tried to eliminate that. So even with it in place, it still was a challenge for some people with the numbers or whatever. Even in my mind, I thought it was simple, but everybody's not, or whatever on math or whatever. And then the tech side of it. So again, I tried to eliminate a lot of that. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you the one new feature that allows you to search for properties really easy and to create your offer to get out to an agent. All right. So let me share my screen.
So since we're waiting for Zomps and you're about to pull it up, Jigsaw wants to know, does Zomps work in Texas, which we know is a non-disclosure. So it does, but is the information, what kind of information will or will not be able to get out of that?
It's good. It's going to work good.
Okay.
It's going to work really good.
Excited to see.
Going to work really good here. All right, so let me do this first.
All right, guys, I know I didn't say hello, but thank you for joining us tonight. So BT, I see you. You just started, BT, Robin, Debbie, thank you all for being here. Deonica, hey, Lawrence, Rochelle, Hanifa, again, appreciate you being here as well. Ignatius, I'm sorry, Iggy, and Soqui, Alexander, Jigsaw, Universal Link in YouTube Unfolded. And I see you also, Tanya. Thank you for being here, and I hope you gain a lot of information tonight. Let's look at Ty, and he's going to show us this new feature to Zomps.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, you need to download the Zomps Google Chrome extension. I have no control on how it can be accessed, desktop or laptop only, right? Okay, so you go there, click that blue button, click this blue button, and that blue text. So it's now added. But I'm going to go back to Zomps really quick. Now I'm going to get over to Zillow. So we'll go to Texas, right? So let's go to, I don't know, Tyler, Texas. I don't know why I chose that.
I don't know either.
Maybe it's because it's a tag. All right. So first thing you want to do is reset your filters. Don't get caught up in the weeds right here. I'm going to go to show more, deselect everything but agent listed. Then I'm going to go over here to home type, deselect everything but houses. And then I'm going to go over here to for sale. We're good. And now I'm going to turn off the toggle to go to the traditional view. And then I'm going to sort from low to high. All right. It starts at the bottom of 70 grand based on what's in the screen here. So now I'm going to remove the boundary really quick. And then I'm going to do my draw tool. Then I'm just going to get this area here. Boom. And there we go. All right. So we'll just start with this house here. I'm not going to really go through that part of it because that's what the training will be for tomorrow, even though there's already a training on zomps.com for if you tap on the button that says find deals or whatever. But I'm just going to add these really quick. So this is an array of properties here. Let me find one. So we'll do this one. All right, we'll do this property, and we'll do one more. We'll do this property here. All right, so now I click the little key right here, and you see the black button there now, eh?
Ooh, okay.
All right, so guess what happens when I click on this black button? Look, what do you think happens?
It opens up into a new screen, or it downloads some information, or it opens up like a calculator for you. I don't know. I'm excited. Just show me.
Boom. So
see? Knew it.
So now it fills out the address. It puts the listing price in there. It automatically does the math on what your offer should be, right? And then it also calculates the commission for the agent. All right. Now down here at the bottom, it shows what the agent commission be. Now, the reason it's the same because we're at the 50% offer rate, right? Based on our offer table. Now, we don't have to add an additional fee here in this situation, right?
Right.
But we are. We are going to add one because it'll be a blank field there, and we don't want anything to be blank. We don't want to confuse the agent. So I'm just going to put 500 there, right?
Okay, I get it. We're putting it there, but that's not what I need to give them. So I can't put NA.
No. We just trust me here.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so I didn't want to put my programmer back through these.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It was tough to get to this point. It's very simple, but yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I clicked download, so it went over here. So now if I download, right, and it opens up. Normally I would put the address here, but I didn't capture it, so don't worry about that. We won't get caught up in the weeds. So guess what happens now, AP? Click this folder. I double click on it, and it's magical. It's all filled out.
Oh, it pre-fills it for you.
It pre-fills it.
Oh, that's nice.
It pre-fills.
And then I can save that with a different title because my address will be up there. And then I go back to it, and I can do it all over again.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. This is this one. It's this one. All right, there you go. So it fills out everything for you. So this will allow you to make offers quickly.
Okay.
You'll still go through the normal process of what you're looking for, the cities you're going to target. All of that is in the Zomps training, in the KISS training rather, on Zomps. As you go here to find deals. Now this video will go through it all, but it's going to be showing the old tools and stuff on how we were doing it. But everything that you need is still right here on this page, from the offer rate to the message that you'll initially send the agent. The same link right here take you over this, because you can manually put this information in also. You can also use it as a calculator if you want to know what to offer. Let's just say the ARV is $100,000, Adria. It's automatically still going to calculate it. You don't have to worry about the rest of this stuff, because you're just trying to get the number on what you should offer based on the KISS method, right?
Right.
So, and then of course you have all the cities that you could target, over 300 of them. Oh, it's 335. So you can just randomly, don't get bogged down on which city you should start with, randomly choose 5 numbers, and there you go. So this is how you can 10 times your wholesale leads overnight. The official training is coming tomorrow afternoon.
This is how you do it.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
That makes it quick, don't it?
It does. One thing for sure, you are going to
takes the math out of it, and the tech side of it for the most part.
So you can download that and either
some people would spend an entire hour or more just to fill out that one form. It is what it is. I ain't trying to make fun of nobody. I'm just saying I just know people were struggling with it.
Oh yeah.
So that my goal was here to make it simplify. Just now. The goal here is to give you no excuse not to get started. You can literally start making offers tonight. Like literally, you want to watch the rest of this tonight, so don't go nowhere. But
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, well that's good. I like it. So my question is, that tab is in Zomps, right? So is it just going to be there if I already have it? Do I need to take the extension off and put it back on?
No, it automatically updates.
It automatically updates. Okay, that was going to be my next question. That's great. Hey guys, put in the chat. Let me know what you think. Yeah, that's awesome. Welcome, Unweaned, Sherry, Michael. Let's see here. There was somebody else in here that Michael Dickey, missed this and that. Thank you all. Hey, Aston. Yeah, super nice. That's wicked. This is what Jigsaw said. Unwhelmed, where have you been? They said they'd never heard of Zomps.
Oh,
that hurts. That hurts so bad. Oh, dang.
Oh, you're gonna let me bleed out.
You're gonna have to end this right now. Oh my gosh. No.
If
you have not heard of Zomps, I'm going to assume, which we shouldn't, but that means that you probably haven't been with us regularly, or maybe you're just joining. So I'm going to say welcome and thank you for being here tonight. Hopefully you gain a lot of information. We're dropping some gems here, and it helps you create another stream of income for you, your family, to create some wealth there.
Offers, man.
Yeah, just making offers and leads. So make sure you post your questions in the chat there. And I know we haven't mentioned it most, but I still encourage you, Unwinged, and anyone else to go join that Facebook group, Wholesaling Real Estate with the Flipman. Just so you can join that, and then naturally like, subscribe, and share. So yes, Zomps is just Zillow smarter. It's a smarter Zillow.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here, and because they do have some questions. Robin, hey Robin, Jay Soar, Tammy, James. So yeah, Robin says I agree. It's awesome. Says I like the new addition to Dino's. What's that? I don't know. But who I am says Ty is a F''N genius.
Don't know about that.
Hey, just say thank you. Just say thank you.
Hey, don't give me too much. I've been, which I said in the video tomorrow. All this stuff, all these little tools and stuff I come up with, the contract I've engaged with for years, all that's going away for free. I can just tell you.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
Take advantage of it now, y'all.
Yeah,
take advantage of it now.
All that's going away.
Okay, because you do use a ton of different resources. Your tech guys, the image, the graphics, and all of that, and it's just like here, And so I understand that. Hey, yeah. I understand absolutely. Rochelle Steens, thank you for being here. Cleophas, thank you for being here as well. So I'm gonna go back up to the top. I know y'all are asking questions and commenting on what Ty just shared with you, but I'm gonna go all the way back to the top, and I'm gonna start there, and I will work my way back down. So let's see here. Pretty much everybody just saying what's up.
Yeah, we'll go back through because I know we got some people coming on late, so we'll go back through it again before we end or whatever. Okay. Unless you just want to go back to the beginning and start whatever. So
Jigsaw, yes, we did answer your question. Zomps will work in Texas. So you got a lot of snow in Georgia. Okay. Oh, yeah. They got a lot too. Universal wants to know, are you comping tonight, and how are you?
Yeah, we're comping tonight for sure.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and post your address in there if you want to share, or you can join us live. I haven't mentioned that yet. You can join us live by texting the word Gator, GATOR, to the number 205-964-523. If you didn't catch that number, it is ticking across the bottom of the screen with some other information, but that is the number to text the word Gator to, GATOR. Let's see, scrolling down. Let's keep it going. Walt Ross says, am I correct in understanding that once the realtor accepts my offer in the KISS strategy, that I email you that offer?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay. If you want a partner, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yes. If you want that additional assistance, and you want a partner, once the realtor accepts the offer, only once the realtor accepted the offer, and you've made sure that you've used all the resources necessary to make a, educated offer. Don't send in as something ridiculous and, be like, oh, but they accepted it. Just because they accepted doesn't mean that that's where it should have been. So just make sure you use all the resources, and then just forward that over. So Jay Soar wants to know, how many offers do we need to make per day to get a deal?
Man, because you can make the offer so fast, right? Okay, so let's go through the process a little bit. All right, so you'll build your list, and let me just demo the screen again. So so we had these few properties here. Let me add just a couple of more, just for sake of aesthetics. I think I'm saying that right.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna add just a few more properties here, right, to our list. I'm not really looking into them. The training that'll be released tomorrow, it'll go into more detail on it, right? Even if, and you can still go to see the old one, but the one I'm doing tomorrow, that I'm releasing tomorrow, will be more detailed. So I got a list built here, right? So we're in Zomps. I got a list built here. So if I go to action right here below the clear all button, hit select all, go back to action, and then hit export as a CSV. So if I save that, so now it's up here. So what I'll do is I'll go back over to Google, hit the little hamburger up here. If you logged into your Gmail, all right, and scroll down until you see Sheets. All right, once you see Sheets, you're going to see this little folder right here, and you do upload, boom. And so now I'll go back up here, A, and just grab it and drag it down. Mm-hmm. And so we did change the form to make it a little more user-friendly for you guys. So we put the agent's name in the front and their phone number. We also added a space where you can add their email address. We have a results column here that might need to be a little wider. We have a message set date, and then we have the date, right? Mm-hmm. So you can color it up a little bit, bold that, maybe highlight that in the background, and boom. Now, sometimes to get the agent's email address, a simple thing you can do. So here's the hot link for the listing. If you'll just Google the address and go to the realtor.com result, if it exists, and you scroll down until you see where it says listed by Sarah Lamb, I guess it is. If it's a hot link, it'll have an underline under it. You click on it, and there's her mobile number to make sure that says on the sheet, it's showing 7603. So yeah, that's the same number, right? Okay, you can also possibly get her email address if she has a website, which it shows she does. So right way. So what you'll do is try to find their list of agents, property owners. What were they be, Adrian? Contact us, about us, maybe under about us. There you go. So what was her name? Sarah something Lamb. Lamb. There she is. What up, Sarah? With the H. Okay, and so I don't see her email address anywhere. So she don't make it easy to get her email address, but we got our cell number. So there you go. But that's the simple way to do it, just to use the realtor.com. But now that allows you to download the list. I don't even know why I did that. What was the reason I did? What was the question that made me do that?
We were talking about comping properties, and then we were asking about how many deals.
How many you need to do. So I'm just showing you how simple it is. So like Wednesday's video was no, that was yesterday. Yesterday's video was titled, what was it titled? What was it titled yesterday? Let me see. Let me stop this. Well, to answer the question, ideally, the yesterday video, similar to this video, is titled 10x your wholesale leads overnight, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to ramp up where you're getting 10 offers in per day. You say, well, that's a lot. Technically, it's not, especially the way we're going about it. And that training tomorrow will go into more detail on that. Right. But if you had, let me just show you guys how many opportunities exist out there. So I'm going to remove the boundary, going to turn that off, and I'm going to zoom out. Right. Okay. And so just go to Texas. Right. And if I turn this back on, there are over 83,000 properties in the state of Texas right now that are listed properties, right? In Louisiana, over almost 12,000. Even in the great state of Mississippi, 6,300. Let's get out of the South, and we can go up to Iowa, 5,800, right? We can go to Minneapolis, where it's cold as you know what, 5,400, right? Even we go to North Dakota, they got it going down. They got 1,000 properties available. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We go down to Nebraska, you're talking 2,600. Go out a little more further west, we go to Nevada.
2,600 to 2,600.
Yeah, 2,600. 6,583, right? Over 6,000. The great state of California, 35,000, almost 36,000. Go back east. We can go in Pennsylvania, 11,500 and some change. We can go up to Maine. What they doing up there? Will it highlight the Maine? Yeah, there it is. 2,400 and some change. I think you get the point, right? You'll get the point.
We get the gist.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Endless opportunities, man. And then once you see, some of you already know, but how to identify what potential opportunities look like. Mm-hmm. Just some simple rules that we follow, which I can go through. We ain't doing that. Let's go. So I'm gonna go to where I want to go. Let me see. I'll zoom in here to the ham somewhere. So where we're located. No, that's Atlanta. My bad. Let's go to Birmingham. I did a show in
Alabama.
I did a show in Birmingham, Alabama.
There you go.
Took a trip to Atlanta. All right, so I like to stay 50,000 and above, guys. All right, and so I'm just going to randomly pick a property. I'm gonna go down a little bit. I'm gonna go to the third page. So we're here. So I'm just going to choose this property here. So things I like to look for, right? So this property, it has 29 photos. That's a lot of photos. So they didn't do bad on that. It has 47 views. I like lower views in most cases. It does have a short description. Okay, so I probably wouldn't target this one, but we would look in the price history. And the way we can do that is two ways. We can go down here and scroll down where it says price history. And this property was just listed back in August for 55, and they went up on it to 75. So we definitely wouldn't target that one. They're in La La Land. All right, this one is 75. It's not even getting one view per day. It has one photo, Adrian.
That's a lazy agent.
That's a lazy agent. So that's beautiful. One photo, less than one view per day. Look how short that description is. They're ashamed of their listing. They're ashamed that they're listing, but this would definitely be one we would make an offer on. So if we looked at the price history, so it sold, well, it sold a long time ago. They listed for rent back in January of last year, removed the listing in February, and now they listed it in November. Oh man, this might be an opportunity. So what I'll do here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to clear all of this and add this property. Let's look at the history, which I did, but you can look at it right here also. So what will we offer on this? So if you ever know what you want to offer on, I showed you manually how to use the tool on Zomps. We can still go here and just hit create offer, right? And so we would offer 15 grand on it, right?
Correct.
There's our offer right there, AP.
Wow, I didn't even put anything. It just pulled it right over.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Some of you saying game changing.
Beautiful, just like that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's look for some more, right? Mm-hmm. Let's look at this. Let's go a little higher price here. Let's see.
So while you're looking for another home, so if I don't see the create offer, what is your suggestion? I have Zomps and I don't see the create offer button.
What, you know what? Let me see. Does it pull it up on sold properties? I don't think it pulls it up on properties that are not listed. Let's see here real quick.
Okay.
I hadn't even checked. Because normally, see, if it's not listed, you're not going to make an offer like that, right? You just go to the calculator.
We're talking about listed.
Yeah, we're talking about listed property.
This is for listed property.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add this property here. It's not listed. Well, it did pull it up, eh? It did.
Okay.
All right, it did pull it up. So Emerson, so 1327 Emerson. Yeah, it pulled it up. Yeah, it still pulled it up. Yeah. Now it based it off of the Zestimate though. It did base it off the which that's knowing what you're going to do anyway. Comparing Redfin when it's off market, Redfin, Zillow, and Realtor, right? So it based it off of that. So it still went. It still put the information in there for you, assuming that it assumed that you still, you're dealing with an agent, but you're not in that situation or whatever. But let's look at some more though. Where was that? Let me zoom back out. It goes on and on. So we said I'm going to go from 150 to maybe 250. All right. So we got a few properties. So I'm just going to click on this one. All right. So it's only getting one view per day. Only has 9 photos. Right. They have done some work in there. It's livable for sure. Like they try to do some renovations. Little bang up job. Short description. All right. So let's look at the history on this property. So what did it ask? 167. Right? We say show history. So what we're looking at here, so it looks like they go all the way back to, they listed it for rent back in June of 2023, removed it in June. Then they listed it for sale in May of 2024 for $195. And so they removed the listing in June after a price drop. They relisted it in August to $180. Then a price drop in September, another one in December, and they're down to $167. So we would offer on this. They're struggling to move this property. So we would definitely reach out to the agent to see where we can send the offer. Now, if you just want to get slick, just because it's so easy to make offers, Adrian, what you can do. So here's the message that you would send an agent, right? So the message is up here. Right. Hello, John. Where can I send an offer on your listing and the listing address and your phone number? But what you could do if you want to be slick, right? You go here, you shrink this. Well, I blow it up. You want to slick that you now. I don't know how you capture your screen. On a Mac, it's Command Shift and 4.
On Windows, it's typically across the bars. There's a button that says PRT.
Okay.
SPRN,
so I don't want to do the whole screen. I just want to do this area here.
That's for print screen.
Okay.
You get to drag it or either use the snippet tool.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that. All right. So anyway, so I would take this and I would screenshot this. Or you could take with your phone. That works too. And you reach out to the agent say, hey, where can I send this? Can I do you prefer me to send this offer to your phone or to your email? But you already included it in the text.
Oh, okay.
And you just want to get slick.
That's just smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Can of oil.
Hey, so you just want to just put it in the face. See, the whole purpose, guys, is that you want to show the agent that they're going to make the same amount of money, even though we have made an aggressive offer. We don't make lowball offers. We make aggressive offers, right?
That's right.
So we're creating a snowball. So you're going to get a lot of rejections in the beginning, a lot of old crazy stuff. But if you do your job, say if you did 10 a day, you average that over the course of 30 days. That's 300 offers, right? 300 offers. You're going to do a deal.
All right. Goes on and on.
On and on. All right. So anyway, let's go back to the regular programming here.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, but that's okay. You can talk about that forever because they're loving it. Like,
oh, wait a minute. I need to go through some more then. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, so
we're going to answer Sonny's question. So Sonny is like, can you edit the contract if it's not listed? So you still have access to the blank one. Like, this is just making it super, super easy for you, right?
Can you edit the template?
Yeah.
All of these fields, where is it? All of these fields can be edited. From the address, that can be edited. The list price or ARV can be edited. Anything, all of these can be changed. Even the date can be changed. Now, that's if you're dealing with an agent. You don't need this if you're dealing for sale by owner. Correct. You're just going to have the conversation. You'll send them over the normal contract. That's on dealyouRlater.com. Right? So, but yeah, all of these fields can be edited. Some of them need to be edited. Like whenever you're doing a deal, if it's 50% or above, this would probably be blank, additional fee. I'm just telling you to add 500 so it won't be blank on the form. It'll just say $0. I'm just telling you add 500. Right?
Okay.
So, all right. Sweet. They want me to continue on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's look at another. Let's get out of Birmingham. Let's get out somewhere. If someone wants to put a place in a city, now remember, you have over 300 cities you can target here. I have them in alphabetical order, but these are cities, towns with at least a population of 100,000 or more. Right? So they're not so you don't overthink it. You can use a random number find. It's free on Google, and just tell them to pick 5 random numbers between 1 and 335 and just roll with it. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. So I'll just pick a city. So let's go with we were in Texas. So let's go with Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow must be outside of somewhere for it to be.
Yeah, you probably have like a lot of.
So it's outside of where? Nowhere. No, it's outside of Tulsa. It's outside of Tulsa. So it's a suburb of Tulsa. All right, cool. So we'll basically just remove the boundary. We're just going to do this whole area. So I'm just going to draw thing around here. Boom. All right. And I want to filter. I want to do 50,000 or more. Right. We'll go up to 250. It doesn't matter about that. I can do the max. It doesn't matter about that. That's all I got to say. So we'll just erase that. So boom. All right. So started at 50 grand. So if I click on this one, so it's only had one photo. One photo magic. All right, one photo magic, 50 grand. Look at that short description. If you're looking for a great investment property, this is it. Look at that. So now if I
got tenants in it.
Don't matter. Maybe turnkey. All right, so we go here. Let's look at the history on this one. It was listed for sale in July for 50, so they haven't moved on the price any. But we were still making an offer on it. It's so easy to make the offer. Don't even think about it. Now, I ain't saying just make an offer anything, but what I like about this photo, this property is not being marketed correctly. The agent is very lazy. They only got one photo here, right? The description is basically one sentence, 2 max, right? That's terrible. That is terrible. So we would go here, hit create offer, boom. We're going to offer 10 grand on this. Sounds ridiculous, don't it? It's supposed to sound ridiculous.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
All right. So in this kid's situation, at full price, the agent would make $1,500, Adrian. So guess what the KISS offer calculator, offer generator does? It adds $1,000 additional paid to the agent. So now the agent will still get their money as if it's sold at full price. You're going to pay about $100 more based on this. So we hit download. And let me grab that address. I'm going to grab the address. So normally I'll just copy the address. I go back here, hit download again. The window pops open. I name it. I'll put it on the desktop, save it, go up here, and boom, there's my offer, right? All filled out. Ready to go. So boom, that was one. All right, so let's do this. Somebody give a city.
So while we're pausing, right? So let's use that listing, right? So we're talking about how this makes it super, super simple. And we're saying we already know, like, make sure you don't go to the contact agent. That blue button, do not click that.
No.
That's just.
Well, if you build it in Zomp, if you're using it, you build it in Zomp.
It's going to pull it from the bottom.
Yeah,
where it's supposed
it's
to be.
already over here to the right.
I know. I'm talking through what I'm looking at.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we know not to click that because the listing agent is down there at the bottom, right? It's going to use that contact information. Even we have to go out and Google it because we see that. My question is, do we get caught up in the description? So this is a lazy realtor. It's only 2, right?
Yeah.
But you know how I said do not disturb tenants.
Yeah.
But when I looked at it, it says it's currently under a lease to own for $550 a month. And it's supposed to mature in July. So is that a problem?
I don't know. If I can get it for 10 grand, it ain't.
Okay, but I guess so. I shouldn't be thinking too hard and like, what happens to the tenant? Are they going to move out?
As long as they paying, you buying the investor will probably base it with the anticipation I'm going to have it where I can charge more rent, probably, or whatever. I'll just wait it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I get it close to the price, that we're offering.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. All right. So hold on. Let me exit my screen. And while you're looking for that, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to jump into another question.
Look at that. 3 photos. Oh, that's beautiful. Less than 1 view per day.
Okay.
That is beautiful. Look at that description. 2 freaking sentences. I don't have to look at anything else. That's the trip. That's the home run.
But
what'd it say?
Commercial property.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. And look, is this a lot? No, it's a property. It says a property.
Yeah, but it says commercial property with great potential.
Oh, okay.
This point
so it's not a house.
No.
Okay.
And it looks like residential, but that corner is probably.
Okay. Now I wonder why it's in here. I must don't have it filtered out. Oh, I don't have it filtered out. My bad. I don't have it filtered out. My bad.
Okay.
All right. So let's look at this one. Let's look at this one first. Oh, 1 photo. Is it 1 photo or wait a minute? Yeah, 1 photo. Oh,
not
getting
having
2 views.
Photo.
Hey, 2 videos a day. I mean, 2 views a day. Do not disturb tenants. Okay, whatever. All right. They got a little decent description here. Looks like they own more properties. This is a package deal. So they own a lot of properties. Okay. So you still reach out to them and see how they get down or whatever. But yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get down.
This must be the same property. This must be the same owner.
You got to stop.
This must be the same owner. That's the same owner. That's the same owner. That's the same one. Yeah. He got all these. Let's get out of that, because this is all the same person. Let's see here. This same dude. Yeah. So you got all these in here. So let's go up in price a little bit. So I'm going to go up to 100K and we'll get rid of those clowns. All right. So let's see. All right. So now this one has 27 photos and it's getting 75 views per day.
Yeah. It looks like it's
I wouldn't target this one. Just on the views per day. I wouldn't target this. They're going to sell close to that price. That ain't what we're looking for. All right. This next one here, 21 views per day. Not bad. 76 photo. They did a good job on that. Description sucks. Right. Maybe, we'll take, look at the photo, look at the condition. Now this is when you'll dive. That's good. Oh, they in La La Land, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Let's look at it. Let's look at the history on it. All right. So, okay. Oh, they owned it along since 2011. And so they don't have a lot of history here on this one here. But you make an offer on this one on GP. All right. So what else we got here? Let's see. What we got here. So this 18. So they did their thing in here, look like, or it's just, but no, they did a little renovations in there. So they're going to want their bread. Oh, they getting 100. I shouldn't even look at the photo. They're getting 122 views per day. Automatic elimination. Automatically elimination. All right. 28 views per day. Short description. Is this been renovated? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they trying to get their bread on this one. We wouldn't probably target that one. We're really looking for stuff that needs updating, down or whatever. So this one's getting 3 views per day. Short description. What does it look like on the inside? Was this renovated? No. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I don't know about that floor. Well maintained. Yeah, it's just been well maintained. So let's look. We would dive. So it's only getting 3 views per day. Short description. Let's look at it. The history on it. So they listed it back in September at 124. It's only dropped down to 114.9. I probably wouldn't offer on it, but you could. Let's look at this one. Getting 10 views per day. Now it has 30 photos. Very short description. What are you joking? Sorry. Let's see here. Have they been renovated, or what? Huh? No.
They started, but they didn't finish.
No, it ain't been ready. What am I talking about? All right, so let's look at the history on it. All right, so let's see here. So they listed for sale in November. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, for 130. Okay, and then they dropped it to 115. Probably would offer on it because it needs work. We'll offer on it. Short description. So it's being under marketed is the main thing there. So let's look at this one. With the Smurf Blue. They just listed it today. Well, they just relisted it. Let's see what the history looks like on it. All right. So, okay, yeah, they just listed that today. All right. So they bought it back in 2019. So we wouldn't do that one. All right, let's look at this one down here. 32 views per day, 14 photos. Oh, it's a foreclosure. Why is that in there? Oh, I didn't take it out the thing. My bad. Let me remove them too. Yeah, we definitely ain't taking that. We ain't targeting those. What else we got here? We'll look at one more and then we'll start back taking questions. All right, so 16 photos. Took them in the dark. Another lazy agent. Oh, Not even a full sentence. We offering just on GP. We offering just on GP, man. Been on the market. So let's look at the history on it, just out of curiosity. So it's the one that's 109. So listed in July for 124, and they're down to 109. But yeah, we would offer on it just on GP. So there you go. Questions.
All right. So I'm gonna jump back into here. And again, I see a lot of activity in the chat here, but I'm going all the way back up top so I don't miss it. So some of these questions, we're just gonna roll from where we were. Okay, so we ended it with that. So will you release the video from earlier today where you gave out the zip codes? Okay, so we just went over that. Where on this you can access that list of zip codes, the 335 with 100,000 plus. Yes, it says will you release the video from earlier today where you gave out the zip codes.
I don't think they talking about the same thing.
What would you do earlier today with zip codes?
That was yesterday.
Okay, what would you do yesterday with zip codes?
That was some zip codes here in Birmingham. Is that what they're talking about? I was just ripping off some zip codes.
Oh, James. Follow up on that. Are you talking about what was discussed yesterday or what he just went over in the video tonight with the zip codes to use for attracting agents? Okay. So Eugene says, yo, Flipman, all of your information and training is greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Saya.
All right. So Jigsaw says, so we can use Zomps in Texas instead of PropStream. I'm all about saving money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Cleophas wants to know, hey, Flipman, can you talk about what number to text to learn about land flipping?
If you go back to my YouTube channel, just look, if you do Flipping 101 and Flipping Land 101 and Flipman, you'll see some videos that I did a few months back with guys out of Texas that's really deep into it. Know some really good videos or whatever. So I would encourage you to do that. Now I do have an actual training on it or whatever, which you can access if you text the word PACK, PACK. You can purchase that if you want. But I think those videos, if you go back and watch those, which most of them were almost an hour long, if not longer. Okay. Free.
Gotcha. So Sassy, how do I find the contract? The agreement, the offer letter that we just went through, or do you mean the one-page contract that we use? So if you're talking about the one-page contract that's been used for over a decade, you can text the word PSA. I'm sorry, the letters PSA, which is Purchase Sales Agreement, to 205-964-5243. Again, that's PSA to 205-964-5243. You can also go to delegulator.com where there's a digital version where you can plug and check your number. Now, if you're speaking in regards to the offer letter that we're going through right now when trying to assist with listing agents, you can go to
Text KISS.
Text KISS, yeah. KISS to the number 205-964-5243. And that'll give you access to the information that you need to use the keep it super simple strategy along with Zomps, which we are role playing through right now. So Aston says, I just used the KISS offer sheet twice today. Looking forward to using the new format. Good deal. Good deal. Question, Soqui. I'm extremely brand new to this. I drove past a home today for sale by owner and called. Not on the market publicly. And I have a couple of investors who asked about my home. What first?
They said they drove.
So they drove by a home today that was for sale by owner and called. So what I would say, Soqui, what did the owner say when you called? Did you, ask, are they willing to sell for what the amount they're selling for? Did you ask some questions about the property, bedrooms, baths, roof, all that kind of stuff? So there's a lot of questions that you would need to put in there. And then you mentioned that you have a couple of investors who asked about my home. Do you mean your personal home or do you have another property under contract? So those questions would need to be answered before we can kind of guide you through what you need to do first. Because at this point, first, you need to see if you even have a deal with the owner of the for sale by owner home. So you would just need to make sure you gather more information for them to see if they're even a motivated seller anyway. So you can put that in the chat and I will follow up. So Universal Link says, make your money flip. You've been giving out free game forever. And it did and has. Get that money, honey.
Let's see.
Sunny says, yes, I'm new here, but I have learned a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Sunny.
Yes, thank you, Sunny. So Hosway wants to know what happens if a listed property has a mortgage or liens on it.
The numbers just have to work. If a property, where it is listed or not listed, the numbers just have to work. Let's just say the number that works for you is $100,000, right? But they owe $170,000. Deal breaker. Same situation, but change the numbers. Still, $100,000 works for you, but they owe $20,000, and they'll take $40,000, right? I'm just using that as an example.
Okay.
You know, the deal works. It just, what they owe has to be less than the number that will work for you, and they're willing to accept something less than what where you need to be, or at the number you need, or they're willing to bring money to the table to make up the difference. That will rarely happen.
All right. Thank you for answering that. MK, how does the initial conversation go with the buyer being that the property is listed with the agents?
Yeah, let them know off the top, hey, are you comfortable with if I bring you a deal that's listed? Yeah, just got to let them know off the top. If they're not, boom.
Full transparency.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if this is someone that you've built a relationship with and they know that you're bringing them, good deals, they probably won't have a problem with it, but that's something that you truly have to be transparent with in this particular instance, because they can Google the address and they're going to see it's there. They're going to be able to see it. So one, you'll be able to communicate that you're getting a deal and, hey, you can go look at it. You can see what it's listed for and see what I'm offering, so that works in your favor. But you just don't want that surprise. You don't want them to have that surprise because we don't want to make it seem like anything is done underhanded, So Asia, what's the best platform to draft the most accurate contact info from? True People Search has been letting me down for months. I found myself looking owner on Facebook, but haven't contacted most.
Well, any free search tool is going to be very limited.
Right.
Right. So, free. So if you had, 20 phone numbers, people you were trying to find, if you can get 30 or 40% of them to be good, you winning because it was free.
Right. But if you're shooting for a higher percentage, you're going to have to go to a paid service.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to a paid service.
Right.
But you're normally talking 10, 15 cents per skip. So,
Right. And you can go to.
Yeah, you could text tool to 205-964-5243. That's PropStream's app. That's my affiliate link that you'll access to. It'll take you over to dealulator.com. But on their app, it's really good for one-offs, right? Especially when you're just out driving around, see something vacant, boom, pull up, hit run, skip, cost you 10 cents. Hey, you call, hey, I'm sitting right in front of your house. You're on 123 Main Street. Looks like it's vacant. Excuse me if it isn't. Would you be open to selling it? Because I have more eager investors ready to buy than I have properties to offer them. And your property could solve that issue.
Ooh, and that's going back to those lingo scripts. They're still available. You can text. Is it lingo? Isn't it LINGO?
Text ball.
Ball.
Yeah.
Yes. Ball. That conversation for calling and, hey, can I have a few seconds of your time? Did I spark your interest? Can I continue? And so utilize those. You can also, like you said, just go back, text ball, BALL.
Yeah. Make sure you text tool without the S.
Tool without the S. A tool, not tools. So Hugo, I did read out your comment earlier about not seeing the create offer. Just follow up and let me know, do you see it now? I don't know if you've already had it open. Maybe go ahead and close it out since the update is new. But then all else fails, I hate for you.
Yeah, if he's not, I would let him know if he could go into more detail what
it is he sees.
Yeah, what do you see?
Okay.
It should update.
All right. So Jigsaw says, Flipman, after these taxes hit, told you we was talking about that, I'm going to be in touch with you about the one-on-one coaching. That's what's up.
Let's get it.
That is what's up. Okay. Yes, Unweaned. It is all a numbers game. All of this has ever been, all it ever has been is a numbers game, making sure the numbers make sense. And the thing is,
and make sure if you're texting ball or anything else, text it to 205-964-5243 and not any other number.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah. All right. So I agree, Elaine. Goated. Let's see. Unweaned. I think I found the way to escape the rat race. However, get out of it. Don't get off that hamster wheel. So Ty Nedick says, I bought a tiny home. Can I flip it?
Yeah, I guess it's a market for that or whatever. So yeah. Is it already stationed? It's already on a lot, or is something you're gonna have to transport, or what? So did the dirt come with it? aka the land?
Got it. Okay. So MK, I'm going to go through the rest of the comments here. I don't have a lot, but I do see your address and we will partner on comping that for you. So Ty, if you want to go ahead and get ready for that, I'll go through the rest. So Ricky says, quick question. If the owner accepts the offer, wouldn't the real estate agent still want to see proof of funds?
Yeah, that's gonna be part of it. Some will ask for it, some won't, or whatever. So yeah, I think is it besttransactionalfunding.com? No affiliation. I think it's free.
Oh, wow. Take a look into that. Not going to promote that anymore because that's not affiliated.
No, I'll help.
No, we got it. We putting it out there. But we also here make money. Okay, so Walt, one more question, Flipman. Can you tell me if this is a good target for KISS? Okay, so pause on that, Walt, and I will pin that address and come back to that as well. Alamede. Ty, please elaborate more on the being slick. With that style, we can make 30 offers a day.
Oh yeah. No, I was really just trying to be funny, but yeah, you literally could make 30 offers a day if you just go ahead and just screenshot or take your phone and just take a photo of the offer, and just when you reach out to, hey John, is this the best place to send this offer, or you prefer me to send it to you in an email, and it's attached in the text message.
Okay, there you have it. Yes, Sonny, it makes them whole. Absolutely. The whole idea is to make sure that the agent still gets what they would have gotten.
We're playing on the emotions, the greed factor that all of us have. It's just some of ours is higher than others, right? Of humans/agents. And so if they see that they're going to make the same amount of money, even though they were listed at 200,000, you're offering 100,000, you're going to have that group of agents that's going to push your deal. And I said, we're looking for motivated agents more so than motivated sellers. Because a lot of times the agent dictates the price that properties sell for, a lot of times. And so, of course, the number one goal for them, which two things could be true, they could satisfy the agent, but of course, they're worried about their bills first. That's fine. That's a natural human survival and animalistic mammal trait, survival. And the way we survive, you got to have them coins.
Yes.
So yeah, so they're going to still make the same amount of money as if they sold it for full price. For us, just think about it in this way. If you were going to co-wholesale a property, normally you're going to split it 50-50 if it's just two of you all. Let's just say you were going on a property that's $100,000 and you all were going to make 25 on it. I'm just throwing out some numbers. Okay, so it was listed at that. So the agent was going to get 3%, right? So they were going to make $3,000. So now you're going to pay the agent $3,000 versus having to pay somebody $12,500. So you're going to make another $9,000. So the agent is just like you're co-wholesaling with the agent without them letting them in on the secret. Yeah, I'll pay out I'll see the seller's going to pay half of that. I'm wrong. The seller's going to pay half of that $3,000. You may pay the other other half, right? And if it comes down to you pay it all, right?
Right.
You still go you're still going to win.
All right. Thank you.
In that example.
Okay. So Debbie wants to know, should you cancel the contract if you don't have a buyer by the end of the due diligence?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. So on that contract that we just saw that's pre-filled, right? It said 10 days.
Well, that's just an offer sheet. That's not a contract.
On the offer sheet, 10 days, right? But
and it's supposed to say 10 business days. I got to get my guy to change it, but it just roll with it for now.
But we can edit it. We can type that part in.
Well, that's PDF'd. Now, you still can get well, I don't know why. Well, some people still have access to it. The original, where they were just filling it out on Google Docs, but people were struggling with that.
Well, I was going to say, if you have a PDF file, everybody doesn't have that because that's just
you trip. No, I'm just saying.
I know. Okay. So do you have scripts specifically for agent or a example call how to talk to agents?
Okay, so some of the things you're going to get from agents, normally they're going to want to know how you're going to pay for it. That's the main thing. That a lot of times they're going to want proof of funds. You're going to get some blowback on agents that, hey, they don't do this. You need to bring your own agent. Just move on. See, I just showed you guys there are hundreds of thousands of properties you can target literally nationwide. If they don't want to do it the way you want to do it, just move on. It's too many opportunities you can target it. There's too many agents that will play ball. There's too many of them. I was going to try to do a thumbnail or something that had to do something with low-hanging fruit or whatever, but it was too much. I was thinking too much. I'll maybe down the road when I got a little more time or whatever. But so I think this one here drove home the point tonight. So based on the title and what we're talking about. So there you go.
Okay. So
some of the other stuff about the agent, that's important. Okay, so sometimes you'll get some blowback. We're not taking any blind offers. What they mean is they want you to actually physically go out and see the property. And so your response on that is, we make a lot of offers. We can't physically go out and see every property. Once the offer is accepted, that is what the due diligence period is for, to go out and see if we want the property or not. What the hell are your photos for? Oh, I forgot. You only had one photo. That's good enough, though.
We're not going to be combative and confrontational. No.
No, but you ain't got to pull it. My point is, you ain't got to pull up no foolishness.
Right.
Just move on. You ain't got to pull up no foolishness. Any blowback beyond what you're capable of doing or your resources, either your way or the highway, like literally. Okay. Too many opportunities. It's just like, well, they might not go through that, but it's like you Michael Jordan in the club back in the 90s. Well, now I guess 2 if you wanted to. In the 90s, hey, she didn't want to holler at him. Hey, next. Probably rarely happened, but you get the point.
All right. So,
when he was in Birmingham at the club at the Frank's Quarters.
So, James, responding back to the zip code. So, yes, the video from the other day for attracting agents, you were giving out like 10 to 15 zip codes in Alabama. You also showed a tool to locate the buyers. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. He's talking. Okay. So I ripped off some zip codes. So we can start. So 35208, 35218, 35214, 35206, 35234, 35211, 35216, 35209, 35244, 35242, 25243, 35215, 35235, 35071, 35064, 35228, 35222, 35020, 35223, 35207, 35217. I said 207, 217, 35173. I think that's enough.
35022.
I forgot that one. 35022. That's best. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll call it best.
There you have it. So if you didn't catch that, James, that's cool. This video will be available as soon as we end.
Well, we're at the 104 mark.
Yes.
103 mark. You can start at 103. Okay. And then the tool we were talking about, if you text the word boss to 205-964-5243, I am going to put the scroller down there for that one. You can access that tool to build cash buyers list nationwide.
All right.
With phone numbers.
Cool. Hey, Katie, I see you in there. I ain't seen you in a minute, but thank you for being here. So let's see here. I'm going to get ready to do those 2 comps because I've gone through my list. I've kind of caught up. I still see some questions. So Goat 28 was like, "What's up, guys? Are you into storage units?" So
oh my God, yeah, we're gonna have some coming out on that too. We're gonna have AI to speed up that process too.
All right, there we go.
That's coming. Yeah. Most definitely.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. Now that'll be free because it's just different. That'll still be free.
All right. So Sonny, I do see your question. I'm going to say text KISS, KISS.
You know what? That might cost me money to do it the way I'm talking about. Well, I'll figure that out.
Okay, and
let me back up on that statement right there. But anyway.
And also, Ty's going to answer here. So the question is, after going through the listing agent, if the seller is agreeable, what do I do next? I'm so confused.
Okay. So let's take it through the process. If they accept your offer, or you all agree on a price that makes sense. All right. The agent, because you reached out to the listing agent, they're your agent also as the buyer's agent, right? They're dual agency. They're double dipping. That's why it's attractive. They make it all the money. They don't have to split it with another agent outside of their broker, right? And so now they're going to prepare the contract based on the terms that you submitted over. You just have to pay attention there because they'll get slick, start throwing some stuff in there.
Because they have to use their
they're going to use their agreement that's approved by the board of realtors for whatever market the property is in. And then once they get on the contract, now you can go out and find your own buyer, or you can hit your boy up. You want to hit me up before you put on the contract, though, because I want to do that deal. So we don't want to do that. Now, if you think about me, let me take a look at it before you do that, because sometimes it still ain't cheap enough. But at least we on that end of it versus the other end of it as far as offers and pricing, right? So, but assuming we did, so now it's time to buy that tool that I was talking about, going right there. That's why it's no thought. Well, we're gonna know how many buyers are in the area before we sign a contract. We're gonna know what buyers are paying in that area before we sign a contract.
Okay. All right. So you ready for that address? We're ready to do MK's address.
Let's get it.
And this is a comp. So it's going to be in Chandler, Arizona.
Chandler.
So 221 South Dakota Street.
Get off my screen, Sarah. What's the address?
Oh my gosh. 221 South Dakota Street.
South Dakota Street. Chandler, Arizona. There you go. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go on and on. Let's see here. All right. Location. Sure. Decent little description here. Okay. All right. So let's look at the photos. And sweet daddy draws. All right. So now we're going to go ahead. Let me clear Zomps out here. And now let's add it. Let's look at the price history. Okay. So when did they originally start trying to sell this baby? So they bought it. They just bought it. They bought it in September for $175. They originally listed it. They put back on the market, and 10 days later, Adria, for $249.9.
Oh wow!
And the market has let them know you were in La La Land and still in La La Land. All right, so they dropped the price. They dropped the price in September, October, November, December. They removed the listing in December, and then they relisted it back in January. That
still at more than the 175 though.
Yeah. So they listed it at they removed it at 224 before they put it up to 224 before they removed it. And now it's down to 198. So, they're hovering around what they owe. After paying the agent, they're gonna be upside down on it after paying the agent. You can make an offer on it, but you see what they paid for. They paid $175, and they're only $23,000 more than what they paid for. So it was just a bad decision. You can make the offer. So if we hit the create offer button, Adria, it's saying we should make the offer of $99,000. The agent would make $59.40. The agent won't give a flip. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to still make their bread or whatever. So it's up to you. Offers are free. I would add 500 here just to make sure that field there on the additional flat fee, so it's not blank on this one.
Okay. Understood. Thank you. Okay, so the next one that we wanted to tackle to see if it was a good candidate for the KISS strategy.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, hold on. It is 13013.
Wait a minute.
13013.
13013.
Yes.
Okay.
Gray Hills, Gray Hills Road.
There it is in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
The only reason I know how to say Albuquerque is because back in the 80s, the 5 Slamma Jamma and against North Carolina State, I think they played for the national title, and they said, on the road to Albuquerque. I think I'm right. Yeah, somebody correct me. All right. So we only have 7 views per day. And the only reason we can see that easily is because you have Zomps installed. How that's calculated is you take the views and divide it by the number of days on Zillow, and it gives you this 7.48. So we like that. But they got a ton of photos. They got 63 for this. So this is a good listing. This is a good listing here.
Oh, looks a little staged and
they doing their thing here. So the description, they doing their thing. So this is a real listing here. Mm-hmm. Now it's overpriced. So we'll look at the price history on it. All right, and so they started trying to sell this back. Look at this. You see this? So they started trying to sell this back in April of last year. So it's almost been on the market a year. Mm-hmm. They started out at $659, so they dropped it $60,000. They dropped it in May, July, and October. They did a price cut. So I probably wouldn't target this one, but you can. Don't always go by what I say. I probably wouldn't, but if I hit create offer, boom, your offer is going to be $359,400 or basically $360. The agent would make 17 big ones on this one, right? We're actually going to pay them $21,000 based on our numbers. So they would even max more. If they accepted our offer, they would actually make more money.
Okay. So it's possible that could work. Well,
yep.
Send that offer over. All right. So in our last one, we're doing 3. I have 3 in here. Okay. So we're going to, Rashad wants to know, can you tell me the ARV on this property? So it is 168 Hendrickson, Hendrickson Avenue, Valley Stream, New York.
All right. So this property here, now we wouldn't target this property. It has over 363 views per day. They're going to sell it at that price or higher, Adrian.
So that,
even with the one photo, it's a sorry listing, but they got a ton of interest. It's going to sell.
So the question was more so of like the ARV, but we're going to say that's probably close to what it is because that's retail.
They may be under it with that number of views. We can still take a look, you know what I'm saying, and I can dive deeper on it. Normally on a non-listed property, I could either just look at Zillow, what's the name, and a Redfin and Realtor or whatever, but I would have to dive deeper in this. So this gets into the old method, which bogged people down, but we'll go ahead and do it. So now I got to find it, right? I got to find it on the map, all right? So first thing I have to do is just Google it, click the map here, and then let me see. So it's under this green thing here off of, because in the case it's off the main road. All right, so boom. So now I can zoom in. I guess it's right here. There it is. All right, so now what I'll do is I'm going to draw the boundary in this general area right here and hit apply. Change this over to sold. Okay, ton have sold there, Adria. Okay. Let's look at the last 6 months. See how many are there still. Okay, a ton of them. All right. I should have added it. Okay, but we'll do it. So I'm just going to add all of these. And 16 of them. Man. So we'll wait till that happens, and you'll need to give me the address again, AP.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and ask this question. So real Stony, I agree, but the whole idea of the keep it super simple strategy is to keep it super simple.
Yeah.
So the comment was, for listed properties like this, it's best to find out if there's a mortgage or not on the house. That way you can determine if a cash creative approach is best. We don't care. They'll let you know. Yeah, the realtor will let you know. If they agree to the price you have and there's still a mortgage on it, then it still works because they're aware that they're going to have to take care of that, minus any mortgages, taxes or liens. That's still the blanket statement for making your offers. So to keep it simple, take that out of it. Take that out of it. Now, if you're talking about, wholesaling and we're trying to figure those things out, yeah, you can ask those questions, but we're trying to take that part out of this, Stoney. Okay.
Well, yeah. See, that if you know how to do that, then roll with it. Most people don't. It bogs them down, right? So that's why the KISS method exists. So what was that address again?
Okay, so
that's
168
right that's it right
Hendrickson.
There.
Yes.
Okay, so I just need to add it.
So Stoney, yeah, if you're good at it, if you're good at generating the ARVs, comping your properties, figuring out those numbers on your own, knowing the repairs and all of that, then you're good. You're golden. Absolutely.
So I'm going to do just a process of elimination here to get down to our number. So all of these are the same year. They're close in year, so we're good. So I just need to get down the stuff that's close in square footage to ours. All right, so we're going to remove this 1,700, that 2,000, no square footage, no square footage, no square footage. We'll remove this 1,800. Okay, so boom, we're going to remove this one. Okay, and then we'll just look at the stuff. What's sold most recent? We got one in October. So we'll remove, I think this one here is listed. So we'll remove that one. So now it looks like, let me look at these averages on these, what's the names? So look like the high end as far as average price per square foot is like 563 low end. So we'll just leave it like that. I think we'll be in the ballpark. So around 639. So it wouldn't be a bad deal. That's why the views are what they are. So yeah, that's why the views what they are, is because it's priced right, to sell quickly, and it's going to probably sell quickly. Like I said, they'll probably sell that for more than what it's listed for, the $499. Yeah.
Understood.
Yep.
All right. Good deal. Thank you. So hopefully MK, I think Walt had a property in there and it was one other person. So hopefully you were able to follow along with that, and maybe to someone else in the chat that will help you go through evaluating your properties as well. Absolutely. Okay. So I do still have a few more. Real Stoney, you good. You good. You good. I'm just happy you're here. Really happy you're here. Let's see here. We've done that one. So Jay says, I like the feature on Zomps. That's good. Jay Soar wants to know, what email address do we send the offers to partner with you?
Right, yeah. Look at here, look at here, look at here. All right, so well, there we are.
All right, there you go. Ty, Ty at dealulator.com. Ty at dealulator.com. DEALULATOR. Okay. Yeah. Now, Jay Soar, I see that you put Flipman. What are your thoughts on PPL? People, you know what that is? Or do we tell me what PPL is, Jay Soar? So I can make sure you get the right answer. So Quiz question is, yes, they're a motivated seller, only for sale by owner, no agent. That was the property that they drove by, and it was the for sale by owner. They want to sell the home for their parents moving back to their homeland. They gave all the info. Contact investor or send offer.
No, you want to send the offer. You don't want to contact the investor before you got on the contract. That might not turn out so well.
Okay, so just send the offer directly to the seller. All right, there you have it.
Well, if it's just a for sale, but I'm just going to have the conversation. You don't have to send anything.
Do the offer. We're going to do this old school contract and find a buyer.
Yeah, you just having a verbal conversation and you agree on the price. Then you do paperwork or contract when you're dealing with for sale by owner.
Yeah, and that one-page contract, dealulator.com, or either PSA to 205-964-5243. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, pay per lead deals usually range from like $100 to $500 per lead on average.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I've made my way through. Yes, Jigsaw, jump in on the next video. Y'all don't come on live. Texting GATOR to the number gets you a link to join us live. You can ask your question and any follow-up questions that you may have. And it's really easy to know versus going through the chat. And I think I do a really good job of following up, but you get it all out in the air right then. And it's always beneficial to everyone else that is joining and watching for you to ask those questions, because surely somebody else is thinking the same exact thing and maybe just can't articulate it, and you might do a better job of that. So just always post it in the chat, or either just join us live, please. And even after the video is done, after we close out tonight and the video is available on YouTube for you to go back and rewatch, you can still post questions there as well. Ty still goes back through and answers questions in the video chat. So just make sure that you're aware of that opportunity as well. Okay.
Boom. All right. So we got it in. Appreciate AP making this go as smooth as a beta as you know what. And again, the new video will come out on the KISS training, the updated video, more detail. It'll obviously display the feature that we've been using, to create offer feature. So like I said, you want to be slick, you can just send them that image. Hey, this is the best place to send this offer. You want me to email it to you? You already got just like you popped out on the birthday cake deal. So and so like somebody said, you send 30. Doing it like that, you send 30 a day or whatever. So hey man, it's technology. Let's make it happen. It makes it. Hey, they're gonna do deals for you, but it can make it easier to do deals.
Absolutely.
So the title: 10x your wholesale leads overnight. So hopefully we answered that question for you, just like we answered it for my boy there. And with that being said, I guess we'll be on live tomorrow, but I definitely have that video released tomorrow. I think the title is going to be the title is, Adria, the title will be, unless it changes, how to make Zillow. Let me ask you, which is better? How to make Zillow your number one wholesaling tool.
Ooh.
Or how to make Zillow your number one tool for wholesaling houses.
The first one.
Okay.
Because I don't like houses in there.
Okay.
But the thing is, right, it's more than just wholesaling though.
Well, yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, it could be. But that's the focus though.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, so say the first one again.
How to make Zillow your number one wholesaling tool.
There you go. Love it. That's it.
Thumbnail ideas are welcomed.
Ooh, yeah. Robin said number one too. Robin said number one. Eugene, I see it. You wanted him to show it again.
What's that?
Probably the
what? Feature?
The addition, the feature.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, the new feature, Eugene, basically it allows you to, if I pull the Zomps panel up, now whatever you're making offers, if you click on here, it says create offer, it'll automatically fill out this template for you, right? Everything you need, and you can go ahead and edit any of this if you have something else you want to offer. But then once you offer it, all you have to do, and it'll pull up, it'll download, and it'll create the offer for you. Now that's not the exact offer we just pulled up, but I'm just showing you one of the samples. And so now you can attach that and send it to the realtor or the agent. So boom, it's just that simple. It also calculates what your offer should be, just in case you're dealing with for sale by owner. So the list price or the ARV was 700. Based on the KISS strategy, we're offering 420. So that's all I got to say about that. So that video, that entire training from A to Z, should be out tomorrow afternoon at some point. So look out for it. Make sure you like it and share it. Please do that. So we had a pretty decent crowd. Did send out a text to everybody that's ever text for KISS, looking for that, because it was down. Zomps was down. So that was 700 people or whatever. That's why we might have had a few more than normal or whatever. So
I got it at 738.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, guys, appreciate everyone to join us. Thank you, Adria. And we'll see you guys on the FLIP SID.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Yeah, bag.